しくてもやり遂げる愛はいつもこの胸に永遠に消えることはないこの手が叫んでいる明日へと走れ Fly the sky 高く羽ばたけ大空をどこまでも Shining finger 輝く光が地の果て照らし奇跡を呼ぶ Spell Right to now 君が描いた未来へのシナリオは Shining finger 夢をつかもう全ては思うままに I got a chanceもう一度這い上がり太陽の光を浴びて涙はもう乾いてる輝く未来が見えるこの手で掴むのさ黄金の翼 Fly the sky 高く羽ばたけ何度でも起き上がれ Shining finger 変わらぬ願いどんなことでもくじけやしない Right to now 君が描いた未来へのシナリオは Shining finger 夢をつかもう全ては思うままに I got a chance Fly the sky 高く羽ばたけ大空をどこまでも Shining finger 輝く光が地の果て照らし奇跡を呼ぶ Spell Right to now 君が描いた未来へのシナリオは Shining finger 夢をつかもう全ては思うままに I got a chance
街の人混み方が見つかって一人ぼっち果てない急げん風がビビュンと一人ぼっちどっちだろう泣きたくなる場所は二つ丸をつけてちょっぴり大人さめちゃめちゃ苦しい壁だって不意になぜかぶち壊す勇気とパワー湧いてくるのはめちゃめちゃ厳しい人たちが不意に見せた優しさのせいだったりするんだろうねありがとうござい今までなんかよろしくと元気に叫んだだろう今まで何回さよならと泣いて別れただろうどっちだろう比べて多い数は中にイコール書いてちょっぴり大人さめちゃめちゃ悲しい時だって不意になぜか乗り越える勇気とパワー湧いてくるのはめちゃめちゃ優しい人
What up, Lothar? Sorry, I was downstairs. Made myself a drink. I also kind of shifted things today because I was in a cleaning mood. Clean out stuff downstairs. Moved a bunch of stuff. So I have a lot of room. Got rid of a bunch of stuff that I didn't need. Coffee. I don't really need coffee right now. I could probably do some coffee. But to be honest, I was like taking like 3 grabs. So I'm like, I'm right there. I feel very good. But also just, I feel like my room's a lot more spacious now. Because for the past couple days, I've been feeling cramped. Because this area right here that you don't see on screen. You can keep that. You could definitely keep that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. What else did I do? I cleaned a lot today, so I also threw away a lot of stuff that like I've had forever. I was trying to get it out whenever I lived at my last place, but I was just like didn't have time, and then I was like, you know what? I have time. I seen it. You're working in a tight space, yeah. Like my dress. Let's see. This way? Come on. Oh, I know why there's resistance. That is really close to the desk. So I've had to do that and deal with that. Should I move that a little bit lower? Bada bing, bada boom. Expand. Refresh. Ooh. Okay. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. But I've been making it better. I've also got like these. These were downstairs. And they have like all cables of all sorts of kind of stuff. So that'll be useful for up here. Where stuff goes down, I could just grab those cables. I've also I took a piece of your advice about like having consoles on, like I have a certain amount of consoles on their own power strip and I have it off. So whenever I use it, it'll go on, but since I'm not using it, it's off. And I feel like that will be like a good power saver because like, yeah, I got a lot going on as is. I also got to bring you out. I did not do anything of mix it up, but I also fucked up today on missing out on a conversation with a friend of mine because we usually like catch up every like few months and we talk about stuff. He usually gives me the lowdown on nerd stuff and I give him the lowdown on like what's going on with my life and what vice versa. And tomorrow that will happen. Tomorrow I'll do the mix up and I'll do that because I got a lot of stuff that I want all of my, I've been wanting off my chest here because now I don't have to worry about where all my stuff is. It's all in this building. It's not outside. It's not anywhere else. And also, I could start surround sound outside too, because then that's a whole different thing. Sunday, my brother's coming over, and we're going to be practicing and actually writing a song. He wants to release it immediately, but I want to sit on it. I want to sit on it. I want to show it, but I want to sit on it because I want to refine it. Have your own building. So kind of like I'm like, their house is here. It's a ranch style house. And I'm like in the backyard with a garage and with basically a downstairs has a bathroom, kitchenette, stairs that go up to here. And then my bed is over there, and my TV's over there on the other side of this, and like my clothes are right there, like a closet. Well, it just hangs all my jackets. Yeah, I love it. I love being here, dude. Because I don't have to worry about anybody else in this place. He's gone half the week, and I'll just say hi to his wife to make sure things are okay, and if she needs anything heavy, I pick it up and take it, or if at all. I feel sorry because she's got 2 kids that are like 2 and 8 months or 9 months. Yeah. But we do fun things. We've done we've done 2 shows this year. We went to Falling in Reverse about a month and a half ago. We took their son Aiden. And then a few weeks ago we went to A Day to Remember and Yellow Card, and that was fucking awesome. And Abby was there too. I hope I get to see more of her, dude. It'd be freaking great if I do. I'm ready to continue this. Hi, Faith. How are you doing, babe? How's recovering doing? Oh no, it's going. How's gaming going? Are you getting your dubs? Or have you... I'm kind of at a standstill right now, but I want to get better one day, hopefully. You will. You will get better. Back at Gotham. No, I've been playing Outlast Trials mainly. Ooh. I've wanted to play Outlast. I played the first game. I did not like the first game. Because there's a certain part where like you're trying to do something and it literally fucks me every time. I have this. I want to get the second one, and I also want to get Trials. But this game has been fucking with my head.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
Summoning ritual. Torchbearers. Summoning ritual. We played the other night for 9 hours. It was wild. Holy shit. The second one sucks so bad. Well, I'm glad I didn't waste any money buying that. Do I have that game? I do not own it on this. Maybe my Xbox? 9 hours, dude. That's pretty intense. But that means it's fun. It's 9 hours of like pain. You're like, oh, I don't want to do this. But it doesn't seem like it was that. This game is fucking weird.
tunnel was open now. I could get through.
It's really fun with a group? Interesting.
The dark presence.
Hmm.
I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Interessante. I need to see some stuff on this. Because I know at the beginning of the new year, you can play with 4 people. And they have a PvP mode now. You can invade other people's games and kill them. Oh, shit. Because I know at the beginning of the year, I'm going to be doing an Elden Ring playthrough with my best friend. Oh, yeah, this frickin' part. If you do not want to see a grotesque penis, and I'm not kidding you, avoid your eyes for the next like 10 seconds. Look down, like this way. Oh, we can skip it. End of part. Cool. Good. Please don't play it again. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so what's going on here? There's a big naked character that chases you in Outlast. And we name him Big Dick Rick. Big Dick Rick. BDR! BDR's coming here!
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead
Big Dick Johnson.
the victim staring at something it could.
Why'd you stop?
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Increases the knockback force of shotgun. Provides 5 chance. I think I want to do that. But I don't have a shotgun. So that is a problem. Light active. That's where we gotta go.
The station had changed. I was closer now. Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Yeah. Well, the best thing about this, they separated the run. You could run with left clicking, and you could still dodge with left. Because like the last time it was like if you wanted to run, you had to press L and then hold it, and then you kept running. But this, you could just run. You could just run normal. Echo? Huh. Ooh. Are you? Nice. Hmm? So I guess I gotta go up there somehow. Hmm.
Wake. Alan, wake. Wake.
Yo, did you think of that? Yeah, did you think of that? I thought it was funny. I thought it was catchy. It's interesting. So what'd you think of it? I thought it was funny. I thought it was like, I was just like, oh my god, dude, he's gonna fucking hate this. You see, he is saying all the PR things rather than actually being like, all right, we're gonna change up what we're doing because clearly it's not working. But I don't think he's ever gonna do that. Yeah, it's exactly. That's why I'm just kind of like, dude. Facts speaks for themselves. Yes, I saw both of those, and those were great. Two people that I can't stand. And the more that I see of like Mizkif coming out, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to react to this whenever you fucking fail, and then just tell everyone how bad of a person you guys are, and it's just like, wow, how the tables have turned on this motherfucker. And then we have San zapping dogs because they move a couple inches. And then dodges it. Never talks about it. It's like, I did not zap my dog. I do not abuse my dog. But there is like, I want to say like 16 clips that I've seen now of him. And I'm just like, bruh. Bruh. I'm all for like keeping them in the yard. Like when they're young and they're learning the discipline, learning how to place. Like, I didn't have to do that with Cloud. The main thing I did is I crate trained him. And he knew from like a certain amount of time I was going to be gone from home and he was going to have to just do nothing.
Rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased.
I knew about Mizkif because I knew about OTK. And I knew that he was like a big part of them. And I knew that he would always have like Alinity, Mia Malkova. He would have a bunch of other OnlyFans, Jenna Miari, Jessica Nigri. He would have so many girls on there, and just because he would want to leech off of them from attention. And it's just like, God, dude, I despised everything about him. And he used all of his friends for views. He's like, if you're not going to help me grow, you're not going to help me. Dude, not once have I ever asked my friends to shout me out. Not once have I ever asked them to do a promotion. I never asked them to do anything for that for me because you know why? It's going to come to me one day, whatever happens. They come on, so they must have be getting paid. Right? Or like, it helped them probably get maybe like a few subs for the OFs. And I can see that. But like, to be honest, it's like, nah. And he is such a dick, dude. Emmy's a princess, dude. Emmy's such a princess, and the fact that like a guy took advantage of her like that and was a fucking dick bag pisses me off. Bro. The fuck away from me, bro. Power of lamp. What's the next one? Oh, ooh. And like, I know I know Asmongold is like a controversial streamer, but like, he got big because of freaking World of Warcraft, and he focused on that and did a big YouTube, and did it all on his own, and he didn't really depend on others. And then he started meeting others that were into World of Warcraft, did a podcast, and then they made OTK, and all that other shit. But like, he is such a leech. I can't stand him. So we gotta go up.
Alan, wake.
Can't get off this way? Find Alice. Casey.
Hello. Oh, hey, Alan. You
The
snuck up on
fuck?
me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help.
I feel like the GNL brand is about to go fucking through the roof. Holy shit. Oh no, that's not fun, dude. So a big guitar brand, GNL, for guitar nerds, Leo Fender made Fender. And then Fender got bought out by CBS, and then he wasn't able to do anything. So he left and made G&L. And he revised some issues that he had with other guitars and made them better on his guitar. And they are now ceasing to exist. It's crazy. And they're sick guitars, dude. Damn. There are other people in here besides you? I think this is a person
Who's
that's
this mystery man?
by the dark,
Oh, it wouldn't be
dark
much of a
darkness.
mystery if I knew. All I have is a name.
The Metallica guy came out with an acoustic guitar that sounded really cool.
talk show host?
Oh, Kirk
No.
Hammett? Oh, that's sick.
Doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking. Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
The red-headed woman. Okay.
See you around, Alan.
Okay, that was weird. Where's Hid Manager? We haven't seen him yet. Oh yeah, that's true. Ati? God damn, I love Cheez-Its, man. I like regular. I don't mind white cheddar. White cheddar's pretty good. I have graham crackers? Ooh. I don't mind graham crackers. I have to be in a certain mood for those. I love the cinnamon. Interessante. Agreed. Plain or nah. Nah. I'm not taller. Agreed. We want elegance. We want flavor. Who, what, where, when, and why. Oh, hey, Batman got one of the rings of power. Got one of the rings of power. Which ones do you think you would join? Rings of power like Lord of the Rings? Or like the rings of power that's like in DC, like the Green Lantern and the Red Lanterns and all that kind of stuff? Or are you talking about the Infinity? Red? I can see him joining Red. This is not really hopeful, but he also has determination. He has something. He has a lot of hate, and he has it controlled too. So he does have that going for him. Let it flow through you. Oh, Marcelino.
The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard down. You thought you had it tamed, that you knew what the hell you were doing. Your last mistake, unless you got lucky. And you didn't deserve to get lucky. You blinked at the wrong time.
I can see him being in blue.
Mind wander, and the fire escape that was meant to be your getaway route was gone. Was never there at all. You'd gotten turned around somewhere along the way. The city was coming to finish you off, and there was nowhere left to run.
Then that's white, right? Oh, so that's behind me. Isn't White the Omni? Yes. He's like, I know, I've been seeing like on TikTok, like there was this like one Green Lantern and he was just hanging out and all of a sudden a blue lantern ring showed up in front of him, and then another one showed up in front of him, and another, and then all the spectrum showed up in front of him. And then he started, they all went in his hand, and he was like, what the fuck? And like they like made him change. I don't think it was Jordan. It was someone else. It was someone else in the comics. And people were pissed because they're like, you took my ring. He's like, I didn't do anything. He's like, you think I summoned them here? You think I brought them here? He's like, they came to me. He's like, I wouldn't do anything. And then all of a sudden, like, they changed him. And then he went to the council. And the council were like, well, we don't know what's going on, but, like, there's obviously something going on. Kyle something, exactly. And it took him a while. Yeah, the standard barrier. Because it took him a minute. Only I can bring that shit down. %? Bet. So that's what that is. So I gotta.
Alan Wake.
This place is confusing. All right, say we stopped going after that one. Let's go after this one. Holy shit. The fuck? That's a loop.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
All right. Pick up the damn thing.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Huh. How wow. How wow. All right, here's some freaky shit gonna go down.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
say that.
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside. Alice's memory card.
I think she's alive in this dimension, and I think what he might do is pull her out and be like, "All right, you're a real thing in this because of this created it." I don't know how good that will be.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor
Jimmy.
in Washington. I didn't tell him until
Oh,
we
what
got
up,
there.
Apple Tart Baker? How you doing? Good to see you.
We argued.
And you're from Canada? Well, hi.
Things went
Hello,
wrong.
fellow neighbor from the north.
And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault.
The fuck?
Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night.
What?
Typewriter keys clacking,
Oh.
voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
So what Alan Wake about the define the storyline? So what's Alan Wake
Then it
about?
got violent.
Define the storyline. Okay. A dude goes to a town, gets sucked into the darkness that has the town, gets swallowed into the lake, gets put into this dark place, and that's where we're in right now. And we're kind of like figuring out how to defeat this evil. And it's of more horror than the last few. Control and Alan Wake. It's confusing as fuck. If you were like, I have no idea what this man just said, don't worry. I've been this way for the past 3 weeks. Looks like the kind of game. Remothered. Have you played it? Mm-mm.
It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Ah, so she's the one that coined it.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
So Scratch your alternate ego? I feel like Scratch is his alter ego. Yeah, Scratch is his alter ego.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room.
Correct.
There was no one
Alan
writing.
is his name. The fuck? Return? That's what the other person is. That's the chick. Wait. Was like the darkness going in him? He looks like the Christian Bale actor. Kind of. What the fuck, dude? Oh, this is the lake. Are we going back to her? Yeah. Oh, I won't.
Okay, let's recap.
He just
what we've
transferred.
done so far, Alan.
Ah.
For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch The Dark Presence wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image.
Those Blue Jays lost the game. Some guys blowing two chunks. Oh, dude.
During Deerfest, which
It's
is
Pete
scheduled to take
Johnson.
place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing
That
a novel,
stinks.
The Pages We've Been Finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can
You're in
trust.
Canada? I'm not in Canada.
It's like
I live in Atlanta, Georgia, U.S.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I?
I don't think you know what batshit crazy is, babe.
Story.
I don't think you know what batshit crazy is at this
I
point.
think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
That dude.
Insane. And there's so much of it.
Holy fuck.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true. Turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Hmm.
Doesn't
Over
make
here?
sense.
No. Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense. Be nice.
Huh. The Dark Place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Wild stuff.
It's unnecessary.
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
So how do they have the clicker?
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused. The cult.
Huh. Ha ha ha.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
The bucket in the janitor's room. Oh.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hour. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
This is about to be annoying.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories, and you're all made up pure. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Come on in the listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your light.
This is gnarly.
So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination. And you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. You, so true.
So here's the clue, Lord. To remember, visions they come true. Bend the lights with string.
Just wait. I feel like I'm in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't dance, sir. I'll hardcore dance, not to this shit. Just shredding. We have shit we gotta do. We got shit we gotta do.
And the award goes to Alan White. And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers, of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away. But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. You say you let the jaded lie. Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
Huh. All right, good.
He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway. Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war meets its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him,
He's got a Floyd on his. Or is that that's a Bigsby?
what has saved her from the darkness of the lake.
I was hoping to see you get to this part of the game. Song rocks. How you doing? Good to see you, Aquarius. Doing all right, man. Jesus Christ. Very Final Fantasy right now.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either.
A vision.
The fuck?
Dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Thank God.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Right.
Champion of light,
Hey, what up, Ati?
herald of darkness,
Wow, that's 2 parts. What will be my dreams and nightmares tonight? It's definitely weird. It's definitely eerie.
was all about me. This performance the Dark Place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was. The payphone was ringing again. The mystery caller was back at it. I had to find out.
Alan Wake? Do you know who I am?
How the fuck could I?
Whoa! There's that famous temper. Lucky thing I'm not a paparazzi.
You keep jerking me around, refusing to tell me who you are.
You remember? You... Oh, fuck me. Alan, listen. Tell me, how much do you remember? Did you visit Parliament Tower? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. Alice is in danger. Scratch is reaching out to her, and there's another manuscript. Not initiation, return. I saw the title page. I don't remember writing it.
Return? Oh man, this is what we're after. The Scratch can't have it. Our survival, the survival of the fucking cosmic everything depends on this. Come to me. Ocean View Hotel. I left my room key for you. It's right there on the payphone. Remember, the Dark Place works in loops and rituals. If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. We go with the flow of this ocean. Catch you soon, brother.
The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon. The Ocean View Hotel. My destination. A loop that delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. With only dream logic to lead me to the hotel, I looked to the neon signs for guidance. I couldn't get through.
Follow the Mirror Peak neon sign.
The dark presence is out there. It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching. It's trying to catch me. I think it did more than once. It's stealing from me. Stealing my identity.
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Beedoo, 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 beedoo.
Casey! You're the killer, the cult leader. It's in your eyes.
No! You've got the wrong man! It's Scratch! There's no time to lose!
You're going nowhere. I was dead tired. I just wanted it to be over. It was all my fault. I'd had this dark place in my head for so long. Sometimes I'd forget the pain was there. Like it was the way you were supposed to feel. I was not in a dark place. I was the dark place. The source of it all. The vessel. Me and the writer. We were the same.
This place kept pushing me under, getting into my head, poisoning me with darkness. I had to find a way to escape before it was too late. Too late again.
Streaker's gonna make his return. I have a feeling you're right. Oh.
No, these are not words.
Okay. Perfect.
It could not be opened on the side.
Ugh.
lights affected where the door led to. This is the Ocean View Hotel. I was getting close. I could use that shotgun.
Let's go, baby.
The bar menu caught my eye.
Fuck yes. Okay. I think 2550.
room was empty except for the projector. More games. Was the film a message waiting to be played?
The neighbor to the devil.
In this temple of shadow and mist, there's a window in the floor and a door in the ceiling. There's no knowing, am I standing still, or running, or kneeling?
You're the one who's been calling me.
Indeed. I'm Tom Zane. Welcome to the House of Zane.
The poet. The diver. You look like me. How the hell?
Or maybe you look like me, you handsome devil. The diver was a beloved character I played in one of my films. I'm a filmmaker, a celebrated auteur.
I need answers. Why is Return so important? What?
Alan, you always get worked up like this. Come on, I'll fix you a drink. You and me, Alan. We're in this together. Two artists collaborating, remember? Crafting the keys to our escape. Your magnum opus, Return, and its companion piece, my film. Sharing our life-altering visions, a melding of higher minds. Dreaming up our transcendental work of art. Here, in this room, 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 in this room.
It's Return, because we return.
And that is how the magic happened.
Enough of this bullshit. Alice is in danger. I need another murder site to go further. Back to Parliament Tower. Scratch is...
Your wife is safe, back in the real New York. But Scratch is reaching to an overlap. Return is the key to escaping the dark place. You need to get it before that freak does. There's a murder site here in the hotel. Let the waves of your writing carry you there.
Hello?
They're all yours. If anyone asks, you were never here.
Thomas Zane had ended our talk in what felt like a paranoid fit. I had what I needed from him. There was another murder site in the hotel to guide me further toward my escape. I had to write my way to it.
Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult. How meta can you get? He said, looking knowingly at the camera. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr. Scratch. Rumored to be Alan Wake, the writer who'd gone missing years before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path. I would start at the entrance lobby. The entrance hall set the mood, where everyone had come in. The victim, the murderer, the detective. An idea, clear as a vision, waited for me here.
Wake.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there. The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of the cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
Uh-huh. You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have special power. You were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, it will come.
The pre-show ritual. That's it. Set it up. Start from the beginning. The plot changed the details of the world. Layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult, infiltrated by a real murder cult.
Wake.
had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to. I didn't have the key. The troop were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed. The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225. I was safe. But the restless shadows would return. It could not be opened on the side. This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began. Vision. Another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason. The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play. The cult in the play was called the Cult of the Tree. With their deer masks, they were the backwoods echo of the cult of the woods urban horror. I recognized my writer's room on the stage.
What was the nice set you got here? What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you. But turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch as the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that. This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed. The devil walked through the hotel, dragging the whole place to hell with him.
Alan Wake.
The devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
This is gnarly.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
You again. The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker. The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108. was affecting the scene. I needed to find the Muse, the murder victim, room 108.
I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so the fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
think I'm about to wind down because this is getting woof. All right, dude, I'm getting tired. I think that's gonna be it for me today, dude. I'm trying to stay awake and I'm trying to but all right. I think tomorrow we'll be back at the same time. 8 o'clock. Shooting for 8 o'clock. Thank you for everyone that came and hang out, and both on YouTube and Twitch. Appreciate it. And tomorrow will be another day. And yeah. Until then, I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you guys in tomorrow. And we're continuing this, and hopefully we'll make a lot of progress. Until next time, see you maniacs later. I love you. From me and the Chuckle Boy. Goodbye.